are you?
Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. For those of you in Europe, I know that there's plenty of you watching this video from Europe. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, wherever you may be. Thank you for joining. As always, a great way that you can support the channel. Hit the like button if you're not a subscriber. Subscribe to the channel, and even leave a comment for the algorithm in the comment section. I am getting started a little bit late today. I had a little bit of early morning drama that I needed to take care of, but all is well now. But this video will be a little bit shorter than what I had hoped for because of that. I didn't have enough time to really take a deep dive into anything, but there's plenty of interesting things to talk about. First of all, from Zero Hedge exposing Robinhood, the Robinhood scam. It was a scam what they did at the end of January. It is a scam. Robinhood itself is a scam. It's a scam. When I can finally, this was a long article, as you see, as I'm scrolling up here. Exposing the Robinhood scam. Here's how much Citadel paid Robinhood to buy your orders. I would definitely recommend this article. Just go to zerohedge.com, search Robinhood. I'm a fan of Zero Hedge in general. I do think they're a little bleak. If you can stomach that, then definitely check out Zero Hedge. So what this points out is Robinhood, what's Vlad the Impaler Tenev, CEO, as the GameStop drama was unfolding, you saw definitely a change in tune. And for sure, there were issues that Robinhood faced that this garage band company couldn't have foreseen, and so they got themselves in trouble. But what this article points out is that they ultimately decided to be shills for Citadel, which is what they are, because Citadel pretty much owns them. And so the most interesting thing to me from this article was comparing Citadel to Google, to Facebook. Any free service that you have, anything that doesn't charge you to provide a service, you should be suspicious because you are the customer. With Google, you are not the customer, you're the product. Google, you're the product. Facebook, you're the product. Robinhood does not charge you for commissions. You are the product. And who is the one making money off of that? Well, actually, it's Citadel, and Citadel has made lots of money off of you as the product. They've made billions of dollars, to be exact. And so that is featured. It's covered throughout this article. I'm not going to read the article. As you can see, it's really long, but it's covered towards the end of this article. Okay. Would it therefore be far-fetched to say that Robinhood is nothing more than a client-facing subsidiary of Citadel, one which pretends to offer free trades to tens of millions to young, naive traders, but in reality merely allows Citadel Securities to trade ahead and or against this overflow, which it paid over $300 million, and to generate record revenues of $6.7 billion. If you are on Robinhood right now, which I hope you're not, I hope you got off, you are a piece of the pie, which allows Citadel to make billions of dollars. And people will continue to use Robinhood. I have my crypto on there. I'm just going to stop making trades, and I will slowly deplete that account. But I'm a part of the problem right now because I have... Unfortunately, do not trade crypto on Robinhood. I learned that the hard way. Exchanges are far superior. And I have crypto on BlockFi, which I strongly recommend. I have a referral link in the comment section. I use Trust Wallet. I don't recommend them as much. Their fees are pretty high. But otherwise, I will be transferring, unfortunately, by selling and having to pay taxes of that crypto, I'll be transferring that to my bank, and then to BlockFi and Celsius. Celsius is another good one. So anyway, but as long as I am on Robinhood, and as long as you're on Robinhood, we are parts of the problem that create record revenues for Citadel. And so What else? What else? We don't have a definitive answer until we find out just how much profit Citadel has made from buying all this critical data. They buy the data. That's what Google and Facebook do. They sell data, and companies buy it, and it gives them an early glimpse into not only each discrete individual trade, but also a sense of which way the retail horde is moving. Critical and extremely valuable data, which until last August was public and available to all, with a slight delay courtesy of Robintrack, but no longer is available. It's been inexplicably halted. I wonder why. So that Citadel can make money off of them. And that's not even including the restricting of trading that they did with GameStop. It's not even including that. All right, moving on. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway reveals big stakes in Verizon. Chevron, I understand, but Verizon, really? This is. I want to talk about Verizon. It's probably one of the most boring stocks that I've ever seen in my life or imagined. It's so boring. If you think that Apple is boring, which it's not, but if you think that Apple is boring because it doesn't provide you the excitement of a GameStop or a Bitcoin or anything like that, Verizon will bore you to death. It's so boring. And yet, Berkshire Hathaway on Tuesday announced two major new investments, revealing an $8.6 billion stake in the phone company Verizon Communications and a $4.1 billion stake in oil company Chevron. And it doesn't. I tried doing research as to why Berkshire Hathaway, why Warren Buffett sees value in Verizon. I couldn't find that anywhere, but it is really intriguing to me. Verizon stock, in response to this, has pretty much yawned. And so we'll see that on this next page here. Verizon stock down 13 cents today. Verizon. Let's take a look at the 5-year chart for Verizon, just so you can see what I'm talking about, how boring it is. Here's the 5-year chart. So you see 5 years ago at this time, around $51 a share. Now it's $57 a share. They do give a decent dividend, 4.4%. But man, this thing has been flat for years. Price earnings ratio, $13.22. That's what I would expect for a boring stock like this. And so what does Warren Buffett see in it? I don't know. We will see. Sure, Verizon is growing. I'm sure they are. I'm sure that there's plenty of reasons. And I'm desperate to find out those reasons, because I honestly don't expect Verizon to move that much. Honestly. And it hasn't, as a result of Warren Buffett pouring $8.6 billion into it. I mean, what's their market cap? $235.28 billion. So it's kind of a drop in the bucket, but I mean, it should be somewhat significant for movement. They don't share what they're going to invest in anymore. They share what they have been investing in, so as to not do what Elon Musk pretty much does, which is to cause the prices of certain stocks to spike. And so they have been investing in Verizon. That hasn't really provided much of a return for them recently. But we'll see. Maybe there's something that they know that we don't know. So anyway, checking in on GameStop. GameStop has been down $45 a share right now. It's been hovering around the $50 range for a while, but the last few days there has been seen some downward movement. There is going to be hearings today. And I'm sure you're well aware of that if you have been following this channel for a while. You know that the hearings with Vlad the Impaler and DFV, that's going to be happening at noon today, noon Eastern time, so in a couple hours here. So we'll see what happens with GameStop as a result of that. There is some really good due diligence. I still have all of my shares. I'm buying $10 more of shares each day. So be mindful of that. Tesla. Oh no. Oh wait. Yeah. Tesla. Oh, this is hilarious. This mindset here. Tesla may have already made more in profits from Bitcoin than electric vehicles. So Tesla, when it was announced that Tesla had gotten into Bitcoin, the price was at $39,000. It jumped to about $45,000 that day. And but what we came to find out later was that Tesla, that Oh, I'm blanking here. That Tesla got in around $30,000 to $33,000. And so their $1.5 billion investment with Bitcoin currently being around $52,000 has made them about $700 million, which is hilarious because that is, how is that in comparison to how much money they've made from doing the thing that they do, which is make and sell electric vehicles. So Tesla made waves earlier this month by announcing it had purchased $1.5 billion in Bitcoin. The move sent the cryptocurrency higher and also turned in some impressive profits from the electric vehicle maker. What happened? Bitcoin hit $50,000 for the first time ever on Tuesday, continuing a rally. Tesla purchased $1.5 billion in Bitcoin in the month of January, although the company hasn't revealed its average purchase price of how many Bitcoin it holds. It is estimated, all right, Bitcoin was traded between 29,000 and 37,000. It's estimated that Tesla bought in between 30 and 33,000. So based on these scenarios, best case scenario, 2.48 billion profit. 0.98 billion in profit. Worst case scenario, 0.29 billion in profit. I do believe that it's closer to the 700 billion range or 700 million range that they have profited. And Tesla's Bitcoin purchase created validation of the cryptocurrency. For some, it seems as a stepping stone. Whatever, Bitcoin would have gone higher whether Tesla got involved or not. But Tesla made about that much in auto sales last year. $700 or so million in auto sales. Million, not billion. And I have been saying this right now. I do fear that Tesla may be about to fall off a cliff here. I mean, they are down $120 from their peak of $900. I do believe that this is not sustainable. Their price earnings ratio is $1,200 or $1,200 a share. And so that's absurd. I mean, that is a bet on the long-term potential of Tesla, which I believe. I believe Tesla has long-term potential. However, I think it's gotten a little too hot based on the hype, and so there needs to be some kind of correction. Michael Burry tends to agree with me. You know, I shouldn't even say it like that. I agree with Michael Burry. So anyway, be careful with Tesla. I am not touching this with a 10-foot pole. But crypto, looking at crypto here. So we're mostly up. Bitcoin's up a little bit today. Ethereum, Polkadot, BNB, Binance. This thing has been on fire in the last week or so. It's up to $195. I bought in, I think, around $50, and it was just really on a whim, and it's going crazy. So Binance, I mean, the people who love Binance, they're not just a little crazy about it. They're extreme. They're insane about it. So check that out. Cardano is up. Chainlink, Litecoin is a little bit down as of now, but they've had quite a run. So Litecoin, I think, has potential to move pretty heavily here. XRP, as long as XRP has their SEC drama, they're going to be pretty low. They're going to have low points. And so I think as soon as that SEC stuff is over, that we could potentially see some big moves with XRP. So I highly doubt that they won't go less than their previous all-time high, which I believe was somewhere between $2 and $3 a coin. So, or sorry, yeah, $2 or $3 a coin. So anyway, on the light side, I thought this was funny. On the Bitcoin subreddit, this aged well. Woman divorces husband for reading our Bitcoin, aka a cult of clueless idiots, and hodling too much Bitcoin. ... in 2014. Get ready to laugh. Extremely entertaining read. So this post originated in our relationships about a woman who was furious at her husband for a cult-like belief in Bitcoin. So here we go. My husband, I'll call him John for the sake of anonymity, and I have been married for a little over 5 years now, and everything has been going well until a year or so ago. We were planning on having children and everything. Now my life feels like it is at a complete standstill. Skip to 2013. We were both avid Redditors, so when we find a new subreddit that we love, we get excited and start sending each other links to see if we can get the other one interested, etc. He finds out about Bitcoin and starts sending me links constantly. constantly about it, our Bitcoin. It goes from check out this cool technology to absolute cultish behavior in a very brief period. I'm going to interject right here. Yeah, my wife has accused me of being a part of a cult. And you know what? I don't care, because I'll just show her my balances and she'll be perfectly fine with it. But anyway, I would say 0 to 100 probability in probability 2 months. In probably 2 months, he starts taking every dime we have and buying them as quickly as he can. He actually set up a feature that buys more on a weekly basis after our paychecks come through. The worst part is he didn't even tell me about this. I mean, or you should have told him. He gave me this arrogant response about doing what's best for us and our future kids. Overall, I'm not exaggerating. I would say we have lost over $22,000. The price kept falling and he continued to buy more. Oh, that's hilarious. He makes more money than I do, but we are building a future together, and we have a shared bank account. He kept telling me this was for our kids' college fund, to buy a house, etc. So where was Bitcoin in 2014? It was probably around $400, maybe as low as $200. All right, and let's see. It starts off small, where I laugh it off and say, "Oh, John, he's into technology," and gets a little too excited. He saw this as a condescension. The car rides home, full on fights about how I don't get it and I'm going to be left behind. Oh man, he is absolutely part of a cult full of insane people. She's right. Keep in mind, as this goes, he is still buying more as the price goes down, telling me we have a great opportunity on our hands. He was right. She was right. It's true. We are in on the ground floor. No one actually cares. I'm embarrassed to be around him. After a recent price crash, he actually bought more using our vacation fund. Oh man, get this man a reward. So everyone told her to divorce him. Here's the most downvoted comment with 66 downvotes. Man, I am so glad I'm not married. You're going to want your husband when those Bitcoins are worth fortunes. Hopefully he's going to divorce you before that, because you don't deserve any of it. I'm not a supporter of divorce. I will never divorce my wife. I'm just saying, okay, to your husband, I say keep holding those coins, brother. Minus 66 votes. I feel like I couldn't even bring up divorce. I want to save my husband. I'm staying in a hotel for a few weeks. I hope they stuck it out, honestly. Oh man, if you have crypto, if you've been holding it for any period of time up until recently, all those same things are true of you. I'm sure you've been accused of being in a cult, that whatever, and look at us now. 50,000 Bitcoin. I am on record as saying Bitcoin will hit $200,000 this year. I truly believe that. I think Ethereum 10,000 is a low estimate. Let's see what else I think with the coins here. Polkadot is going to make a run. Binance has more room to grow. Maker, I think Maker's at 2,000, 2,500 right now. I think they're going to hit 90,000 this year. I do. And so what a great time to get in. Even now, believe it or not, even at $50,000 of Bitcoin, I am still buying. When will I stop buying? I don't know. Maybe around 100,000, maybe around 150. I think around 100,000. I'll just stop buying and ride this. I don't plan on selling. I do plan on selling my altcoins and converting that, maybe even, dare I say, to stable coins, and getting 12.5% interest on Celsius. We'll see. I brought that up to my wife. If I could put a few $100,000 at the end of this year into stable coins and convert that and get 12.5 interest on that, 12.5%. I mean, that's $12,500 in interest alone per 100,000. So, I mean, if I could get 300,000, get a nice $3,000 a month interest, I'll take it. $3,600 a month, actually, $3,750 to be exact. But anyway, that's all I have for today. Let me know what you want to talk about in the comment section. I would have loved to have taken a deep dive into Rolls-Royce. CCIV is on fire right now, and it's making major headlines. And so maybe I'll cover that tomorrow. But anything you want to talk about, please let me know in the comments. And until then, until tomorrow, I will be recording earlier tomorrow. I can assure you of that. But that's it. So have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. And I will see you later. Peace.